and memories. Creativity is all that I got, so let me shout and wake you up. Let me wake you up. While the fireflies dance on a new moon night, she tempts me with her glistening eyes. The sky above changes its color from dawn till dusk. I wonder why. Is this a curse or just a wrong guess? I'm floating on the clouds without wings. All of a sudden the end might come, so I don't act like someone else until the time is up. I can't give up on you before this time is up. I leave all my regrets between the lines. I am lost again until the time is up. I never give this up until the time is up. I can't give up on you before the time is up. I leave all my regrets between the lies. I'm confused again when the time is up. I'll take what I've got to take.
Okay, let's get started. How's all 10 viewers of you guys doing? Oh, alright. Pokemon Coliseum would be fun to play. Oh, that's right. Ah, whatever, I have some housekeeping to take care of before anybody comes in anyway. Are we dropping frames? We are. Oh no, it's going back down. Keep an eye on it, I guess. Okay. Do we have anything left to buy that we can buy right now? Upgrade tools. Case. What's the next case upgrade? 40,000. We are at 31. Not yet. Almost. And then we'll have bought all of the upgrades. Then the only thing we can spend money on is new fossil rocks, and later the palm tree seeds. Past the main game. I guess we'll just go do the rank up battle. Or the level up battle. Ah yes, box, level 6 fighter. First is the cleaning test. When you're ready, head through the door on your right. Alright. Need at least 80 points? Okay. Doing some damage to the fossil there, but it'll be fine. Not like I'm going to use this fossil, I just need to get at least 80 points on it, so bit of a quick and fast job is fine by me. I wonder if anybody's ever tried to speedrun this game. Probably not. If they did, probably one of the big parts of it would be getting 100% on like all the necessary fossils you would actually need to do. Actually, I was looking earlier, and I think I'm the only person with videos of this still up on Twitch. There might have been some people who played it at one point, but those videos are no longer on Twitch. Probably even on, like, if I went to search on YouTube, it'd probably be, like, some stuff, but not a lot. Oh, wow, we're so close. Hold on. Okay, that's enough. But yeah. I have the corner on the market. If anybody wants to watch, Fossil Fighters on Twitch, they have to come through me. Nope, wrong button. Let me sort out my team here a minute, because we still don't have... Okay, so... these guys actually got max rank because I've been using them a while, and I got their final pieces. Alright, who else? Right. Oh, there's he is. Okay. Now I can use these guys. I kind of want to replace a couple of them. Let's see if we have anybody that's like rank 8 or so. I could replace. Not really. Yeah. Okay. That's probably fine. Whatever, we'll just stick with this team. At least they're all max rank, so it's not like they're lacking in power. Synergy, yes. Power, no. Hey, dude, what's up? Ooh, we'll lose if even one of our Vivisaurs is defeated. Neat. I mean, we haven't really been doing that anyway, so whatever. Yeah, just start the level up battles. Because we got 2 preliminaries, then 1 final one. I heard you're a force to be reckoned with, Fox, but I'm no slouch either. What is this child? I'll show you how good I am. Let's fight. He must be the same rank as I am. What is this child doing with large dinosaurs? Okay, whatever. What are we doing with dinosaurs? Why are we allowed to have large dinosaurs? I don't know. Alright, who do we get rid of first? Yeah, we get rid of you, don't we? No. Actually, that would be a better order to go in, probably. Yeah, top to bottom, pretty much. First one down. My gosh, this kid is baby. Like, this kid is so small. Cyclone. Well, now that all that's left is Delta. Not exactly the strongest Venusaur, which was the point. Actually, this might be easier than the turn limit rule. Got lucky this time, though. Spinach is still our best Venusaur so far. Maybe besides Goyle for the team support, but... We put this team together in like 2 or 3 like areas. The first 2 or 3 areas of the game. So yeah. I had no idea how good you were, Box. You caught me totally off guard. I did want to add Neo to the team, that white neutral Vivisaur. That looks pretty cool. But I couldn't get a head fossil of it. So I'll do it later. Like I said, I plan to play after the main game, so do it later. You're gonna go all the way, Box. You're gonna be a master fighter. Heck yeah. Alright. Next is your second preliminary match. Mr. Ozzelwood. You may have youth on your side, whippersnapper, but age and wisdom count too. I've been a fighter since before you were born. better be ready to take the full brunt of decades of fossil fighting experience. Cause I've got a full tank of grandpa gas, and my foot is on the battle pedal. Grandpa gas? Isn't that just farts? Alright, what do we got? Oh, I suppose we'll lead with you. I'm still not happy about Electro, but I will tolerate him. Alright, let's see who goes first. Yeah, you go first. Wow, great use of FP to heal all your units. What an idiot. Quite frankly, mind you. Hey, Coil. You haven't missed anything. I just started doing the preliminaries to our next rank up battle. So this is the second preliminary. So after this, we have the battle against Sarhead for the final rank up battle. We're not allowed to lose a single one of our visitors, otherwise we automatically lose, by the way. That's a restriction that's placed on us. Right now we're going up against Mr. Olzewitz. Olzewitz. He's got a full tank of grandpa gas, and he's got his foot on the pedal, according to him. After I got the body pieces for everybody on our team, they all got up to rank 12, which is max rank. Yeah, that's what he said. He said grandpa gas, not me. Which I just said was farts, but... Anyway. I didn't end up changing anybody because they just couldn't. I haven't found a good water one to switch out for Electro, and I couldn't find a head fossil for Neo, that neutral dinosaur. So unfortunately, I didn't switch anybody out, but everybody is ranked 12 on our team now. By the way, I put up the banner. It literally just says, did you know that about 80% of desktop users don't see the banner? Because I'm guessing, like, I have no actual idea how much, but I imagine that not many desktop users bother clicking to see what the banner is. Maybe it's on mobile or something, but like maybe it shows more on mobile, but like on desktop you have to click to see it, and I doubt many people do. Yeah. It's also supposed to be a GIF, but it's not working properly. It says you can submit a GIF, but it doesn't really go as it should. I don't know. Yeah, I made panels and stuff, but until I figure out what my schedule's actually going to be, like once I see what work is scheduling me for, like in a consistent pattern, then I can actually put up the panels with the schedule and stuff. You beat me! Looks like a new era has come. The box era. As opposed to the circle. Or dare I say the triangle era. Okay. Final one. Apparently, we're still not allowed to lose any of our Vivissors, which seems like a mighty big handicap in his favor. No wonder he's so undefeated. Like, all he has to do is be competent. Yep, it's Sarhead. Roar! I'm gonna rewrite your dictionary with a new definition of pain. You've done real good to get this far, Box, but you won't get past me. Roar! Beating me would make you a master fighter. Losing to me makes you everyone else. Roar! Because there's nobody stronger than Sarhead. Alright, let's do this thing. I don't know much about professional wrestling, but he reminds me a lot of a professional wrestler. Well, like, WWE style wrestler, I guess I should say, not professional. Okay, yeah, it's a mask. Look at that. They got tanky boys, and we still have twice as much HP as they do. Okay, who are we getting rid of first? We might as well get rid of Guan, right? Yeah, because he gives like a 90% attack boost. Yeah. Yeah, this game is pretty silly. Like it just does kind of whatever it wants mostly. Kind of interesting that there's a Triceratops with like an American Army aesthetic to it. Like it's all camouflage green with stars and stuff. Geez, so much for Sarhead. Hopefully the final boss is stronger than this. Actually, we can fight a harder version of him later. I think him or somebody else for after the main game for the special Tyrannosaurus Rex. So. That was easy. You must have cheated or something to beat Sarhead. No, actually it was really easy. Yeah, cheater. You're a dirty, cheating cheater. Cheater. Roar. That's enough. You two think Sarhead can't spot a cheater in the ring? Oh, Sarhead. Hey kid, that was a good battle. Sarhead hasn't smelled the old sock's odor of defeat in ages. Roar! You hear that? Sarhead smells old socks. Whoa! So that was just a hard-fought battle? No cheating? No cheating. And victory over me, Sarhead, means that you, kid, are now a master fighter. I hereby certify you, Box, as a master fighter. Roar! But don't get full of yourself just because you're a master fighter, kid. There are plenty of fighters out there with tough Vivissors. Never let your guard down. Like those Vivissors I used today, I raised those just for level up battles. I've got tougher ones too. You just keep doing what you're doing, kid. Lots of digging and lots of fighting. Roar! Sarhead didn't use his strongest Vivissors? Sheesh, he wasn't even taking the battle seriously. Just Imagine how much Starhead would flatten the competition with his real Vivasaurs. Fox, you made Master Fighter? Congratulations! What? Starhead didn't use his regular team of Vivasaurs for the level up battle? But he was still as strong as ever. Wow, I'm heading into my final battle now. I better reconsider my team. Anyway, thanks for the pro tip, Fox. Okay, I can't put it off any longer. Time to become Master Fighter 2. Wish me luck. Bye! The letter fell down in front of you. There's something I want to talk to you about, Fox. I'll wait for you in the park tonight. From Duna. Just Fox, letter falls down in front of you. She's just like standing over there with a visibility cloak on and just like drops a letter in front of you. Hey, what's that? Thank you for coming, Fox. I'm unsure if I will ever see you again, so I wanted to make sure I was able to speak with you. As you have seen, I am not human. I'm Dinarian. I am from another world. You may think of us as dinosaur people. Living beings change over time, over millions and millions of years. This is called evolution. You and I have followed different evolutionary paths and now we're different creatures altogether. The Dunarians have, as a group, have never thought well of humans. You have a long history of turning against each other, waging war, and other such problems. I have always believed humans to be unable to respect one another, wanting nothing more than conflict. But you are different. Despite the fact that I am a Dunarian and attacked you, you saved me from under that boulder. May I ask you for one thing? If there was a war between humans and Dunarians, if I were your enemy, would you still have saved me, Box? Yeah, I mean, like, that still happens in wartime even, like, it depends on the war, but at least, like, and at least, like, the First World War, they would still take prisoners of war even if they were, like, injured and stuff. Like, they wouldn't go out of their way to save them most of the time from, like... Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, yes, you're right. Yep. Really? Even as an enemy, you would have saved me? Your answer inspires a strange feeling in me. It's hard to describe. I suppose it is happiness. I never thought I would say this to a human, but I think I like you. It saddens me that I will not be able to see you again. But this is something that cannot be changed. There's nothing that can be done about it. If only I could change the past and have you evolve into a Denarian like me. If that were possible, we could be really close friends. Goodbye, Box. Smooch. Like I said, this game has two girls, Rosie and her. The revival. Master Fighter, we got the Master Fighter mask. Okay, wait, hold on. We still have, we're on the 7th chapter. If I remember correctly, there's 8 chapters. Do with that what you will. Okay, so this is the guy who kept, like, ignoring us. I'm both a samurai and what you call a fighter. I'm perhaps the only fossil samurai. You seem a worthy opponent. Is it a battle you seek? Come to the Fossil Stadium common room when you are ready to face me. Okay. maybe later. For now, let's see what story. What are we doing? Oh, okay. Story. Oh, Fox, perfect timing. You know those idols that the BB Bandits were after? Turns out they do have a hidden secret. They're not just old statues. There's advanced technology inside that no one's ever seen before. Dr. Diggins has them over in the secret lab now, doing some testing. Let's go see what's going on. We might even find out more about Duna and what she's all about. The secret lab is over in the basement of the Richmond building. Let's go. Wait, isn't in the bottom of the fossil center? I thought it was over this way. No? Okay. That was my bad. It is over in the Richmond building. Okay, so... By the way, for like 95% of the game, the park area is completely useless. The only thing that happens is that the girls meet you there, and that's pretty much it. You can, like, do the fossil cannon, I guess, if you're playing with other people, but that's about it. Hmm? Ah! What is that? An aardvark? A beaver with a tail injury? A gerbil that's been working out? Ugh. I guess it looks most like a huge mouse. Ugh. Ugh. Well, mice? With mice that big running around, what in the world has the cleaning lady been doing with her time? Hmm? Wait, the cleaning lady is usually here by now. Where is she? Hey, look! The trees blocking the entrance to the secret lab are gone. Excuse me, Mr. Guard? The beam! Squeak! Get a hold of yourself, man! Secret lab. Underground. What about the underground secret lab? The beam. Squeak! Hey, Chime. Okay, this guy is pretty much useless. Fox, let's just head down to the secret underground lab. This can only end well. Duna! Rosie, Fox. Hello, humans. My name is Repton. I've taken the liberty of letting myself in. Thank you. Hey, this is private property. What are you doing here? Explain yourselves. Ah, but how to explain it in a way that you'll understand me? We are Denarians, a superior life form. First, I should thank you for collecting all the sub-idol comps for us. Clearly, we should have hired you from the beginning instead of that useless bulwart. Hired us? Wait, you hired the BB Bandits to look for those tacky idols? Well, yes. Sub-idol comps, actually. We require them to make adjustments to an experiment. This experiment, you might be interested to know, involves wiping humans off the face of the Earth. Whoa, slow down. You can't have possibly said what I thought you said. I assure you I did, and I meant it. I suggest finding some way to occupy yourself before your time comes. For example, you could practice scurrying around on all fours. Ah! She keeps the hat so he can tell her apart. Squeak, squeak, squeak! Ah, interesting. Did the beam actually work? I have such trouble telling one mammal from another. Squeak, squeak, squeak! Stop it! Do not bite me, you filthy beast! Ugh, so primitive and brutish. Now, you're next. Repton, we had the idle comms. Let's hurry and get back to the ship. Just leave him alone. Get out of the way, Duna, unless you'd care to revisit some earlier branches of the family tree. Take this. Must be out of power. Oh well, it should keep him knocked out for a while. So, Duna, shall we return to the ship? Where's my teleporter? Must have fallen off my neck somewhere. Duna, let me use your teleporter. I will go first. Fox, Rosie, I am so sorry. Squeak, 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 squeak! Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh no, nobody can talk. We're mute, and Rosie's a mouse. Diggins, who are those two on the security camera? What do they mean by Denarians? Denarians, These be humanoids that somehow evolved from dinosaurs? Very interesting. This is all just speculation, of course. One thing is for sure, these Denarians have technology far beyond ours. Better than yours, Diggins. That is impressive. Mr. Richmond, do you think they might have something to do with that secret site? Oh, Fox, you're awake. We saw what happened in the secret laboratory. It was recorded on the security cameras. I'm sorry you had to go through that, son. It's Rosie, though, who I'm really worried about. What have they done to her? Squeak, squeak, squeak. There, Rosie. I wish I could make you feel better. Oh, mice like cheese, right? I'll go get some. With all due respect, Mr. Richmond, Rosie did not get turned into a mouse. She was turned into a... Okay. Triconodonta. That's how I'm pronouncing that. I have no idea if that's actually it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. A tricon... Oh gosh. Please, just... Okay. A triconodonta? What's that? Oh no. Triconodontas. Why are you trying to fit it into every sentence they say? Triconodontas were ancient creatures that were predecessors to some modern mammals. The ray that hit Rosie must somehow revert creatures to an earlier evolutionary forms. Kind of like Pokemon. Put it another way, it alters your DNA to match that of your most ancient ancestors. That's utterly terrifying. What a devastating weapon. Yes, we'll have to take that dino being's threat to wipe humans off the face of the earth seriously. I really wish we knew more about them. If only to understand their motivations better. Squeak, squeak, squeak! Rosie gave you an odd-looking pendant. What is that thing? Could this belong to the Denarians? Yes, that's it! Rosie must have taken it when she bit that Denarian man. Good girl, Rosie. Way to keep your head in a crisis. There's a switch on it. Looks like some sort of electronic device. Now, Diggins, don't you go pressing buttons. We don't know what that thing can turn people into. Don't worry, I'm not that careless. Achoo! Oops. Oh, darn. I accidentally pressed the button. Ah! Hey, when you gotta sneeze, you gotta sneeze. What just happened? Where were we? Where are we? My bad. I don't believe it. Look out the window. We're in space. And presumably aboard a spaceship. So this pendant is some sort of teleportation device then. Fascinating. But wait, this spaceship, is this the Denarian base? And where in the galaxy is it? Hey guys, looks like you forgot to turn off your disguises. You know the rules, holography disguises devices must be turned off inside the mothership. Or is there some other reason you look like humans? Like, you're actually real humans that sneak aboard somehow? Ah, I'm only joking. Come on, what are the odds real humans could get out here into orbit? Sheesh. Anyway, shut off the holography devices, okay? Phew, that was close. We can't stay here looking like this. Let's get back to Earth. Diggins! Fox! Don't scare me like that. You just melted away in front of me. What happened? You won't believe this, but we were teleported to a spaceship. Apparently the Denarian mothership. We need to go back. That spaceship is our key to finding out more about the Denarians. We're gonna need disguises. Some way to avoid looking too human. I think I have an idea. I don't know if his strange sense of honor will allow it, but you could ask Sarhead for his mask. It is an extremely high quality mask. That might just do the trick. Fox, I wanted you to go over to Fossil Stadium and ask Sarhead if you can borrow his mask. I'll be over in the Fossil Center running some tests on this device. Come meet me in the Fossil Center as soon as you get the mask. Good luck. Was it Fossil Stadium? Yeah, it's probably over here. There he is, okay. Rawr! Richmond told me to expect a visit from you. He says you need to borrow a mask. Hey, Rain. Do you realize what you're asking? You might as well ask to borrow my face! Most people who ask Sarhead for a favor like that would get a world of pain for their trouble. For a master fighter like you, I might make an exception. But I can't just hand it over. You're gonna have to earn it, boy. You have to face it off against 15 of my Vivisaurs. 5 straight battles. If you survive to the end of the Sun Death match, I'll give you the mask. Roar! Oh man, did you hear that? Sarhead is going to battle and put his mask on the line. In a Sun Death match. I don't know what it means, but sounds exciting. Roar! Are you ready now to enter the Sun Death match? Yeah, let's do it. It's gonna take a while anyway, so we might as well just get started. Yes! That's the answer I expect from a fighter of your caliber. Ah! Begin! You had to get a running start. Okay. I think this is just going to be a... Can you deal with all of the different types of, like, different attributes? But, hey, Mystic. It's good to see you, like, not like 15 minutes before the end of a stream this time. Nah, got put to sleep. if I... Yeah, I'll just have Rhea as his evasion, so he hopefully doesn't get hit while he's asleep. And the turn. Yep. Okay, so who do we get rid of first? Actually, I think we get rid of... Yeah, I think we go... Yep. We go down below, and then we go... FP equalized. What? Boo! Who did that? Whoever did that, we need to get rid of them first. Okay, so let's see. What do we got here? Light Blast. Is it you? I feel like it was you. But you're applying debuffs. Let's just keep going. Let's just get rid of Jera first, I guess. Yeah, we just saw the Denarians for the first time, Mystic. They came and stole the idols. Just so you know where we are. Oh, dang. That must be like some sort of... I have played through both of the Spectrobe games, yes, and you are not the first person to ask if I would play it on stream. I will probably add it to the next poll because there seems to be a good amount of interest for it. So... Speaking of polls, I have a new one up. Once I have a split schedule, I'm planning on playing like Pokemon Platinum to start on the weekdays. So there's two. So either I can play Pokemon Platinum Vanilla, just the base game, or there is a Momon version of Platinum that I would also be willing to play if you guys want me to play that version instead. It's the same game. It's just cute anime girl sprites, and that poll is down below too. So. Let's get rid of you first. For those of you who are wondering, it's not the same people who make, yeah, I beat the first two. I beat the two on the DS. I think there's a couple more, on like different platforms and stuff, but I don't know too much about them. But yeah, I beat the two on the DS. And I would definitely consider playing them, so I'll probably throw them in the next poll. I would also consider playing the next game in the series. What is that? I think the next one is Champions. Yeah, Fossil Fighters Champions. I would also consider playing that. Like I'll probably add it onto the poll at some point too. $257. Goodness gracious. Those things have health, but they do not have defense. Yeah, Spectrobes and Spectrobes Beyond Portals. And there's a Wii one? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I knew there was like a couple side games besides those, but I didn't know. I didn't really play them. Is the Spectrobe Origins like the same kind of gameplay as those two? Don't get comfortable just because you won the first battle. Things won't be so easy in the second battle. Oh, no, you're right. They won't be that easy. They'll be even easier because we can use spinach and it'll have a attribute advantage. Or have you never played Origins then, Mystic? You said you beat 2 of them, so maybe that's not. Maybe that wasn't one of them. Oh, okay. So it's more of like an action RPG than... Well, that is kind of basically what the original Spectrobes was even too. It was more of an action RPG now that I remember it more. Okay, so who are we getting rid of first? So you have a 99% buff to your defense. Who's doing that? That's you. Okay. I mean, that was kind of the combat of the first two games too, the DS games, where like you kind of fought with them, but like you didn't really actually do much. Like even when you upgraded Rollin a lot, he couldn't really do as much as any of your Spectrobes. Like he could only he could barely hold his own. So that's actually a pretty good combo. Exciting spinach and then poisoning it, because now I can't retreat into the healing zone and get rid of the poison. Okay, now who should I target next? By the way, speaking of polls, I think last time I checked, the poll for the next game we play is actually tied. Somebody added another vote to Spirit Tracks, so we are tied 2 for 2 with Spirit Tracks and Phoenix Wright, and then there's 1 vote for Mega Man Star Force. So if somebody adds one to Mega Man Star Force, then I guess I'll just pick. Like if they're all tied, then I'll just pick one. Let's see. What should I do here? Let's get a review first, I guess. But if somebody else has yet to vote, they could probably choose between. Yeah, if you want to switch, that's fine. So it sounds like we're playing Spirit Tracks then? Because if you... I assume you voted for Phoenix Wright, right, Coil? Okay. So yeah, it sounds like we'll play Spirit Tracks next time. So he has a bunch more weapons. Okay, so I mean, yeah, he had some of that stuff in like the original 2DS games, where he had like like guns, swords, and gloves, but he didn't have like axes or lances or anything like that. So it sounds like it gives you like more like ability to actually control Rollin in battle. Because like honestly, in that game, like he didn't do much. Really, he did not. Anyway. Yeah, sounds like there's a good amount of interest for Spectrum, so I'll definitely put that up on the poll next time. Consider the battles up until now practice. For the third battle, you really need to show me what you're made of. Okay, so... yeah, that'll work. Also, I think on the Pokemon Platinum poll, I also added a third option, which is I don't want to see more Pokemon right now. I just want you to focus on one game. So that's also an option too, if you'd rather see me just focus on one game. Because my thought process behind it is, not everybody can make it on weekdays. But, so then if, you know, somebody misses a day or two, like, in a story-based game or something, you know, then it's like, I'll just come back later. Still had Pokemon Platinum. Yeah, it's kind of expensive now. Like, it's fairly expensive to pick up a physical copy of Pokemon Platinum at this point. Oh, you can also play as a girl and... hey. That's more than she got in the original 2 games. In the original 2 games, she's just the pilot. Who do we go for next? Might as well go for that. Oh, you have? Cool. Yeah, I've only played the 2DS games. I don't know. Like,
let me be clear, they're not the best games, but like the designs are pretty cool and they're kind of neat. I kind of wish they had gotten a couple more games, you know, with a bit more polish to them. Gina had the puzzles. I don't remember that, to be honest. I just remember her being the pilot in the first 2 games. It's been a while. It's probably been at least like 3 or 4 years since I played those games. I think I even have like, it's not like an emulated one either. I think I have a physical copy of both of those games. Huh. Did I think I backed those up virtually though. Did I? Maybe I didn't. I'd have to check that. Either way, I wouldn't be playing on my old saves. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if they didn't make one for the 3DS, it's kind of on the pile of forgotten franchises, unfortunately, you know? Like I say, unfortunately, but it's kind of on the pile, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the games were definitely fun. I feel like they could have used another, like, layer or 2 of polish, you know? It would have been nice to have... For what they were trying to do, it was good, but I wish they had more systems with a bit more power. Like, even the Wii, I don't know how good the Wii one looks, but even the Wii itself is not a particularly powerful console. No, there goes one of my Vivisaurs. In the first 3 matches, you've only been able to defeat one of my Vivisaurs. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I mean, you can do that pretty much with emulation at this point, right? I don't know. Pokemon is so messed up with, like, their current, like, ability to keep, like, Pokemon between games, like, to transition them between games, you know? Because, like, they had that system, but then, like, because Sword and Shield doesn't have all the Pokemon, you can't transfer them all up, you know? So, they're in this weird area where you can't move all of the Pokemon up, you can move some of them up. They kind of... You know what was a lot of fun? The Pokemon for Wii, it didn't get a lot of attention, but the what was it? The Coliseum game or something that you could link the Pokemon Platinum or Diamond Pearl games to, and you could play battles through that, or you could transfer your play battles through that. And it was like a whole 3D thing. It was like Pokemon Coliseum, but for like Pokemon Platinum and Diamond and Pearl. It didn't see a lot of use. I've only gotten to play it a little bit, but it was pretty cool because you got to see like 3D models of all the Pokemon that you had. So, and at the time, like obviously they weren't even like Pokemon Battle Revolution. Yep, that was it. They didn't even have like animated sprites. Those only came in black and white. So. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that, for a little while. I borrowed it from the library. It was all scratched up and stuff, but I got it working a little bit, and I, used my, level 100 Pokemon from Pokemon Platinum save to stomp pretty much all of the content in the game. I don't know. It was fun. It was cool seeing, like, all those Pokemon in, like, a 3D version. 3D models and stuff, because you don't get a lot of that. Something I'd consider also playing on the channel is, or on stream, is the Pokemon Coliseum games. What are they buffing? Oh, you need to go. Like the one with the dark Pokemon and stuff. Those might be fun to play. I've never actually played those. I think the first one's for like the GameCube. maybe it's the N64. I can't remember exactly which. Actually, the first game we played on the channel was a Pokemon ROM hack. It was Pokemon Megamomon Fire Red, which just replaces all the sprites with cute anime girls. But otherwise, it's like they increased the difficulty by raising the levels quite a bit. Other than that, there's not too much changes to the base game. They add in Mega Evolutions. They're still working on it though. They're working on Emerald right now, getting all the sprites done for Emerald. So maybe I'll play that. Other than that, we've played Pokemon Glaze, like the first half of Pokemon Glaze on the channel, a little while ago. That should be in collections if you want to go take a look at that. It was okay, but like, by the time we got to the first Elite Four and beat the first Elite Four, I didn't feel like I wanted to continue playing the game. Like, I didn't want to go and see all the stuff that they put in. Like, for Johto, unfortunately. Like, it just... Like, they didn't even give us, like, a victory screen, like, after we beat the Elite Four the first time. It was so disappointing. Because I went long in the stream, and I was like, we're gonna beat this today, it's gonna be fun. And then we beat it, and we didn't even get a victory screen. It was kind of disappointing. The game itself is fairly reborn. Yeah, sure. I kind of want to focus on playing, like, some of the mainline games. So, okay, so here's my plan for, like, the weekdays things. So right now, I'd like to start with Pokemon Platinum, and then go through that game, go through some of the post-game, like, not do all the battle arena stuff, but, like, get through that whole island and everything. Catch as many of the legendaries as I can, okay? Then I play Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, one of those, and then after the Elite Four, I port all the Pokemon over from previous games we've played to that save, and then we just keep going like that. And then after Heart Gold, Soul Silver, it would be Black and White, and then Black and White 2, and then once we got to Black and White 2, we just kind of chill out there. We'd have all the people, all the Pokemon from previous playthroughs that we brought up. We would like do a lot of the post-game content for that game, try and catch a bunch of the Pokemon, you know, try and complete as much of the decks as we can. Just kind of chill out there. Maybe we would take a break from it to like play a ROM hack, and then we could bring up those Pokemon as long as it's not like Fakemon or whatever, you know. I don't know. That's just kind of what I was thinking would be a fun thing to do on the channel, because then it would be like we'd have kind of like this hub, like once we got to it, we'd have like this hub for all of our Pokemon to be at and everything. 18 June. Huh. Yeah, that sounds the name sounds vaguely familiar. I'm fairly familiar with Pokemon ROM hacks. Like the like a couple years ago, I went and found like all the interesting Pokemon ROM hacks, like all the notable ones, pretty much, and played a couple of them. Not all the way through, but I like tried a bunch of them. That one sounds vaguely familiar. So I know like all the notable ones, like Pokemon Glaze I knew about beforehand. I know about Pokemon Dark Rising. I know about Light Platinum. I know about a bunch of other ones. So, I know about some of that stuff. I guess that's why you made Master Fighter. Just remember, I was their first junior. Now for my very best. Rawr! It's not that I don't like Fakemon. It's just that if... Like, I have nothing against Fakemon. I do think... But if, obviously, if we did play Fakemon, we wouldn't be able to bring them up to Black and White 2, was my only thought there. That's my only thought there. Plus, there's a bunch of other Pokemon games that use the regular Pokemon too, so it's not like... Yeah. Like, I have no problem with Fakemon most of the time. Some of the... you know, sometimes Usually when you're doing a game with Fakemon, here, let me start this battle, hold on. It gets to the point where you only have like 1 or 2 people doing the designs, right? So sometimes the designs don't look great, and sometimes they look really great, depending on your like sensibilities and stuff, right? Those are my thoughts on Fakemon. I have seen good Fakemon. Like there's a ROM hack that turns all the Pokemon into like sweets, you know. There's ROM hacks with like Fakemon, you know, where they have a bunch of, you know, Pokemon that aren't official or whatever. Those are fine. Usually I'd be open to playing those. My only thought, again, is yeah. I know, I've seen Pokemon Clover. Like a couple weeks ago, I found out about it, and I took a look at it. My only worry with Pokemon Clover is that it's made by 4chan, pretty much, right? So, the thing is, because it's made by 4chan, like 4chan people, all of the humor is 4chan humor, which can be funny sometimes, but is also, like, extremely, like, doesn't care about offending anybody, so some of the jokes are probably against TOS. Like, all of the starters, I know for a fact, are jokes on, like, you know, like, semen or, like, dicks or whatever, you know? So, that's my only worry with Pokemon Clover. Like, I think it might be fun. Yeah, like, it's got very offensive jokes. Like, I played through, like, the first, like, 20 minutes or so, and I was like, haha, this is kind of funny. Boy, this could get me definitely, like, in trouble with Twitch. That's my only thought on that. So, like, maybe, like, I would play it by myself, but I probably wouldn't end up playing it on the channel. So how should I do this? That. Get some damage off on him. And then S-Fang, kill the T-Rex. Yeah, T-Rex is not omnipotent. Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, so Pokemon Vega. Yeah. Alright, I'll write it down. Again, though, the next Pokemon game I'm planning on playing is Pokemon Platinum. And Pokemon Platinum is my favorite Pokemon game for nostalgia reasons. So Pokemon Platinum is my favorite game if I'm talking through my nostalgia, but if I'm talking through an objective lens, I would say either Pokemon Black or Pokemon Black and White or Pokemon Black and White 2 are probably my objectively the best official Nintendo Pokemon games. I know that some people don't like those games, but people don't like some of those games anyway. But I do have a lot of good nostalgic memories with Pokemon Platinum. Like, I played that game so much, I literally wore out like the little prong things that the DS uses on the cartridges to like read the data. So now you can't, no DS can read the data anymore on my original copy of the game. So I ended up getting another copy and playing through the game again with that because I liked the game so much. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with Pokemon Platinum. I'm excited to play it on stream, whether that's vanilla or with Momon. I would be happy to do either. By the way, we're picking Piplup. That's not up for discussion. We're picking Piplup. I know Infernape, fire types. Sinnoh region has a problem with fire types. I guess if we have to, we'll pick up Houndoom if we need a fire type. But we're picking Piplup because Empoleon is my favorite starter out of the three. Honestly, all those ones are cool design-wise. Torterra gets a lot of flack because it's not very good. Like, yeah. Ah. Yeah, I ran into that problem the other day where I thought it was turned off, and then I went to go play it, and it turns out it was turned on. I had just sat it down with the lid closed, and I never plugged it in, so it ran out of battery. Okay, this is the last battle with Sarhead, I think, so almost. And that should be that. So we can finally get some matches. Listen. Design-wise, all three of those Pokemon are great. Design-wise. Turtwig is great, especially in the anime. But just competitively, it's not very good. Torterra is good. Competitively, it's not usable. Design-wise, all of them are good. That game has some of the strongest starters. Actually, I would say it's stronger than Unova. Yeah, I would say it's stronger than Unova. So that's what it looks like to put everything into a battle and still lose. Yeah, but there's a lot of other Pokemon that can use Stone Edge too. I don't say this very often. I am impressed. 5 matches in a row against me. Good work. I'm a fighter of my word. So here's the mask right off my head. Use it well. Oh my gosh, Sarhead's gonna take his mask off. We're finally gonna see the true face of Sarhead. Here, you've earned it. Rawr! You got the Sar mask. That's Sarhead? Under the mask is another mask. Rawr! What? You need a mask for Dr. Diggins too? That's fair. You pulled out a pretty spectacular victory today. So here's another mask. Rawr! Sarhead's gonna take his mask off again. His other mask. This time we'll really see Sarhead's true face. Yeah. Sinnoh has a real problem with fire types not being available too much. But it does have a lot of good Pokemon, right? Like, one of the biggest downsides of choosing Piplup is that we will not get to use Buizel. I really like Buizel. And Floatzel as its evolution. But I like Piplup more. And there's plenty of other good Pokemon. You got another Sar mask. Huh? What's going on? I wear about 30 masks at a time. Rawr! You can't be too careful with your identity. Rawr! Sarhead's the best. It must be super hot and uncomfortable in all those masks, but he still does it. Fully shorts. And yay for not seeing Sarhead's face, but for learning some trivia about him. Yay! This guy. It kind of reminds me of, yeah, that's what I ended up doing too. Diamond and Pearl gets so shafted on, like, fire types. Like, at least Platinum gets Houndoom, right? But Pearl and Diamond get even less. Like, I don't know if you've watched the Best Team series that's made by a YouTuber. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But he makes, like, here's what we consider to be the best team for taking on all of the, like, story content that you can get in the game. And he's like, oh my gosh, it's so bad trying to make things for Diamond and Pearl because they have no fire types. At least with, like, Platinum, they get Houndoom if they don't choose Infernape, but otherwise it's a nightmare. But yeah, the fact that he wears 30 masks and that whole bit there kind of reminds me of the original Halo game. In the original Halo game, at the end of the game, he takes his helmet off. If you mod the game to look at his head, which is out of frame, when he takes the helmet off so you can see his face, it's just another smaller helmet. Because they didn't know what to put there for his face. That's why Master Chief, like, part of the reason why Master Chief never has a face. Because, yeah, they just didn't know what to do with it, really. Went to the wrong area. They must be in the warehouse. My bad. Nope, this is Fossil Stadium. Why am I here? Okay. Because I ran in there. Well, you shouldn't have run in there. Good point. Should be paying attention. Imagine Master Chief in Smash. You don't have to imagine. People have done that in... What was it? There's that fighter game that's like Smash, but you can put characters in it, and that's the main selling point. It has Shovel Knight in it, vanilla. I saw a funny video of Alpharad playing as, what was it? Ronald McDonald, like Golden Ronald McDonald, where he's like Super Saiyan Ronald McDonald, and just like is so hard to beat because he's so cheesy. The warehouse is through the door to your left at the end of the hall. There's also like apparent Rivals of Aether. That's the one. Yep. Thanks, Coil. There's also a really interesting fan-made cinematic of what is it? It's it's Samus versus a female Spartan. It's really cool. Hi, Box. Is that 2 star masks you got there? Perfect. I'm all set here. I opened up the teleportation device and found out the battery was dead. You know me, I got to tinkering and ended up totally rebuilding it. It's a little bigger now, but... we should be able to visit the Dinorian spaceship as much as we want now. Okay, let's put on our disguise and sneak onto that ship. Are you ready? There's no way this is gonna work, right? There's no way. Okay, give me one of those SAR masks. There's no way, right? It'll take some effort not to crack up laughing in these things, but we should be fine. Okay, let's get in the teleportation device. Favorite Pokemon type? Dark. I don't think it gets enough love. There's some pretty cool Pokemon in that typing. I'm not... like, I could be persuaded. Like, favorite Pokemon type is a little, like, eh. It's kind of also... I'm not big on having a favorite Pokemon. I have a favorite Pokemon, which is Sableye, just because of its typing and because I like it, and because its Mega Evolution is cool, but... you know. Ready? Here we go! But yeah, Dark type. I wish... yeah, I wish it got a better representation in either the Elite Four or a gym. Every time they do one of those, it doesn't seem like they get, like... I don't know, like, they just... they don't... whenever they make an all-Dark type gym leader or something, they don't do it justice, I feel like. Like, there's so many cool Dark-type Pokemon. But anyway. Good. We're all in one piece. Did I mention there's a danger of permanent discorporation? Oh, you guys again. Finally got rid of these stupid disguises, I see. Piers? Isn't he the Elite Four from X and Y? One of the Elite Four from X and Y, if I'm remembering correctly? I don't know what it is, but there's something strange about your faces. Are you sure you guys didn't come in to catch some bizarre human disease down on Earth? Well, yes, actually, that's exactly what happened. It's, called, weird face itis. They say it's really contagious. Ugh, stay away. I do not want to look like that. Do everyone a favor and get over to sickbay right away. Oh no, I gotta go. He's Sword and Shield. Okay. So, Mystic, I have not played Sword and Shield. I have ranted about Sword and Shield multiple times. I do not plan on buying Sword and Shield. In fact, I ranted to me and Okita. I ranted to Okita last night on the Discord about Sword and Shield. Kind of. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know if they did him justice or not. I have not played the game. Maybe I'll play it at some point. I don't know. I don't feel like giving money to them for that game. I don't want to incentivize them to make more games like that one. Anyway. Hold on. Thank goodness the fear of cooties is apparently universal, eh? Let's get going. So, not to go over this whole rant again, but basically, there was a guy who had been working on the games since Pokemon Gold and Silver, the originals. That's odd. These hallway patterns look familiar. Of course, it looks just like the halls at the secret site. So there is a connection between the Denarians and that place. Oh, sorry, Box. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I'll tell you when you get back to Vivisor Island. For now, we should be searching this spaceship. So, there was a quality control guy, who'd been working there since Gold and Silver. He's a good programmer, and that's why they were able to get Kanto into the game. What? What is this room? Okay, actually, let me just... Once they stop talking, and we get back to gameplay, I will talk about it more. But let me just get through this bit in a sec. A statue of a Denarian? Something about this place suggests that it might be some sort of sacred place for them. It feels tranquil in here, restful. I know we're in danger on the ship, but I feel like I could lie down and sleep in this room. Box, hold on! There's a button I really want to push over here. It's big and it's red and it says, "Do not push." This looks like some sort of computer. Let me take a look. This may just have the kind of information we're looking for. Yes, I'm in, and I've configured it to display in English. Okay, let's see what we have here. Man, Dr. Diggins decoding an entire alien language just like that and then converting it into English. What a mad lad. We have finally found what we've been looking for in the far reaches of space. This world will fulfill all of the requirements for our Project Mother Planet. The seeds of intelligent life have been planted. Now we simply have to wait for them to grow. We shall wait in our fossilized forms in the stone sleep chamber until the time is right. Millions of years from now, we shall be revived, and we shall call this planet home. What? The statues aren't statues. They're sleeping Denarians. Stone sleep, turning to stone and sleeping the years away. What an amazing technology. But this Project Mother Planet and the seeds of intelligent life. I'm curious, Box. Let's keep looking. Well, I mean, there's a big red button right there. Like, looky, there's a big red button right there. Okay. Should we talk to that guy? Well, let's try and talk to him. The stone sleep technology lets you sleep for thousands of years. No, millions of years. And not age a bit. Alright. Good to know. I can't believe those stupid humans actually went and found all the sub-idol comps for us. It makes me feel a little bad about exterminating them all. A little. What game is that called? I might have heard of it. I've heard of pretty much almost every DS game at this point. I'm glad we found them, but I wonder how we lost the sub-idol comps in the first place. That's a good point. Asking the real tough questions there, NPC man. How did you guys lose those things? They seem pretty gosh darn important. Alright. Oops. Stone sleep is great, but I can never wake up afterward. You've been asleep for millions of years. A cup of coffee just isn't quite enough, you know? Good to see coffee is also universal. Here's another computer. Let's check it out. We might learn something new. Fossil League? This sounds familiar. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds vaguely familiar. I know there's a game that's based on an anime, and an anime that's based on a fossil fighter, like a Dino King anime, but I don't know if that's the same thing that you're talking about. Anyway, okay, configuring it to display English. Open the submenu here, and let's see what we get. We created special computers to coordinate our project, a main idle comp and the sub-idle comps. The sub-idle comps assist the main idle comp. As we wait in stone sleep, the main idle comp will carefully monitor activities on the planet. If any life forms follow an unanticipated evolutionary path, the main idle comp will correct them. Those idols that were stolen, could those be the subtle idle comps? Sounds like they're quite important to Project Mother Planet. Huh, that's interesting. In fact, the Denarian... What you said, Mystic. This is kind of interesting too, but I've already heard all this. In fact, the Denarian in the laboratory was talking about their importance in correcting the project. I gather, then, that the project was failing and the sub-idle comps were necessary to correct it. Interesting. Alright. So, basically there were sub-computers to help assist the main computer. Ugh, I'm so stiff. I guess sleeping for millions of years will do that to you. Not that I wasn't stiff while I was sleeping. Well, with being turned to stone and everything. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta make this joke now. Hey. Hey, what's wrong, pal? You look a little stiff there. Okay. Asleep. Solid as rock. You'd think they'd get stiff shoulders. Apparently they do. When we first came to this planet, the scout ship crash-landed. I wonder where? Oh, don't mess with Duna or Rapton. Those are two are agents working directly under King Denal. They were responsible for collecting the sub-idle comps, so they're kind of a big deal right now. Did you know that some holography devices can actually substantiate the image into armor for battle? I guess the only prototypes are being used by Duna, Rapton, and King Denal figures. Huh, interesting. So, they can make temporary armor? Okay. So basically what that's saying is that those three can turn into battle dinosaurs, like Duna did earlier. Did you guys miss the space memo? King Denal has given strict orders to stay out of the idle comp room. If you guys get caught going in there, you'll have to deal with the robo guards. The Dinomatons. Okay. Nobody wants that, so you best find somewhere else to be. Box, sounds like the room beyond the store is the idle comp room. I don't know what will happen if we go in there, but we should be prepared for battle just in case. If you need to, we can still go back to Earth to prepare. Are you ready to go in now? Yes. Getting my gas me fired up. Huh? Getting my gas me fired up. Okay. Alright, let's go then. I still have to rant about Sword and Shield. I'll do it later. Like I said, I'll do it once we get past this bit of getting my game is... Okay. So this is the idle comp room, huh? That big one is probably the main idle comp. And the 4 sub-idle comps. It doesn't look like anything has been activated yet, though. Huh? Someone's coming! Hide! So you have finally recovered all the sub-idle comps, yes? You have done well, Duna. I am pleased. I was only doing my job, King Dino. Once the main idle comp is running, we will be able to reinitiate Project Mother Planet. Main idle comp's progression ray is powerful enough to revert all humans on Earth to single-celled amoebas. What? Revert humans back to amoebas? Duna, you have earned the honor of activating the switch on the main idol comp. Evolution lost its way on this planet, but we shall finally correct that, now and forever. You hesitate. Activate the switch. Now. I'm sorry. I can't. What did you say? I can't do it. This is wrong. I can't bring myself to just flip a switch and exterminate the entire human race. They're intelligent beings, like us. We have no right to destroy them and take their planet. Your Majesty, I respectfully request that Project Mother Planet be shut down. You claim that these descendants of rodents are equal to us? Have you lost your senses? Humans are nothing more than an accidental side effect of our real goals. If you will remove them, I will. Get out of the way. No, he's gonna flip the switch. Fox, you've got to stall him. I'm gonna see if I can remove all these sub-idol comps. What are you doing in here? I gave orders. Never mind, this is perfect timing. Take this traitor away and lock her in the brig immediately. What is going on here? Will you also betray me and your entire species? Ah, I see. You're not Denarian at all. You might as well remove your disguise now. Face reveal. Fox, what are you doing here? A human stowaway aboard our starship? Unacceptable! Dinomatons, tear them apart. Who should we go with? Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Okay, let me do a quick rant about Sword and Shield, while we do this battle. Okay, so... who am I thinking? Robots. Robots are awesome. So... There's this guy working on a game, blah blah blah. He is a good programmer, he's quality control, he's making sure things don't get too bad with programming, although Pokemon's programming has always been a bit loose. He's been the head, like, creative director since the, Pokemon, like, on Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, he was, like, the lead programmer, and then he was, like, the lead creative director for every game after that. He unfortunately died after Pokemon Black and White 2. Since then, the games have gone downhill, I believe, in part because of his death. There's nobody keeping quality up, and there's nobody who has an idea for the whole game. Moreover, the people they have now are trying to compete with mobile games for kids' attention. At least that's the way they're marketing it. There's a interview specifically with the creators of the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire remake, in which they talk about this, where, like, they're saying that kids don't want to play longer games because they have mobile games now. That I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think a lot of their audience now is no longer kids. However, that is the way they're approaching it. I don't want to buy Sword and Shield because it is a buggy mess. Dexit is not as big as a thing as I think people make it out to be. However, I do feel that they made a huge misstep in choosing, like, deciding which Pokemon got in and which didn't. They should have just gone the, like, Pokemon Black and White route of just having all original Pokemon, and then people wouldn't be butthurt about which ones didn't get in and which didn't, and then they could have, like, as DLC, they could have added in the rest of the Pokemon over time, or they could have added them in the next game. However, the game itself does not look... Like, if you compare it to a lot of the other big, like, AAA games on the Switch, it does not look nearly as good. They talk about trying to make the graphics look better, and that's why not all the Pokemon are in. However, and a lot of the moves as well. However, all the models are the same from the 3DS games. They've just been sized up and reshaded. I think that Gigantamax is a dumb mechanic. They had to remove Wigglytuff, for example, because otherwise, if you Gigantamaxed it, it would have had over 1,000 HP. I think that Mega Evolution was better. I think that Z-moves were better, both as mechanics to help spice things up. I would have preferred them keeping Mega Evolution and dropping Z-moves if they had to do something. I think it's dumb that, and also because they chose certain Pokemon not to be in the game. Pokemon like Pikachu and Charizard got in because they are good, like, sellers of toys, but a lot of other favorites didn't. They're contributing to Dexit. A lot of the programming is bad because there's no way keeping quality control because all the people in the top spots are from the first game, pretty much, and the first game has a lot of problems. If you ever want to take a look at that, they have like a lot of glitches and stuff. Like focus energy is supposed to increase your critical hit chance, for example. It does not. It negates you from getting critical hits. Poison and Leech Seed are both based on the same damage calculator, allowing them to stack. There's a lot of stuff like that in that game. And you can see it in the newest game. You know, the whole world stops when when you get on a ladder. I'm sure it is. However, I don't think it's worth $60. Maybe if it gets down to $40 or $30, I will buy it. However, I don't want them to think that it's okay to put out games like that and charge $60 for it. That is why I did not buy Sword and Shield on release, and that's my take on it, and that's why I don't really want to play... I like Pokemon X and Y's region, so I like the Pokemon in it. I don't like the story and stuff, so I maybe will play that on stream, but other than that, I don't want to play anything really past Black and White 2 that's official. Anyway, that's my quick rant about that, and my quick explanation about that. So, Box, if you defeated the Dynamatons, I was right about you and your species. Oh no, the switch! Oops. Too late. In just a moment, the human race will be extinct. Oh cool, that's very nice of him. I did it! I managed to disconnect one of these sub-idle comps. Yeah, listen, there's a lot of good stuff about the game, probably. Marnie is very cute. I know a lot of people like Marnie. Ball Guy is amazing. I'm sure some of the new Pokemon are fun. However, just the whole premise of the game and them lying about things, and them being generally lazy and not keeping up standards, and then trying to package it off as like the biggest, like this is the big first big mainline console game, right? Like Pokemon, let's go Pokemon, and let's go Eevee, and let's go Pikachu. We're trying to bring over people from Let's Go to mainline Pokemon games. It was kind of like a transition game. It was more of a side game than a main game because it took out a lot of aspects. Sword and Shield was supposed to be the first big main game on a console, and it did not live up to the $60 price tag. It disappointed a lot of people, and they lied about why they didn't put in all the Pokemon, and they messed up with that. So, anyway, I did it. I managed to disconnect one of the sub-idle comps. What have you done, Mammal? Do you have any idea how much energy you just released? Oh shoot, turns out pulling out the plug on a computer while it's trying to do something is not a good idea. Let's get out of here, Box. Huh? What's going on? Well, good riddance. The chronal energy leakage will have sent him to some other point in time. Wait, where did the sub-idle comp go? That barbarian must have still been holding it. Now I have to track them. They reappeared some 150 million years ago. The Jurassic period. Blast it! Your species may have a temporary respite, but you will no longer meddle in our affairs no longer. You're obviously a match for Dynamatons, so I have to kill you and the traitor Duna myself. Fox, let's get out of here. Back to Earth. Running will not help you, human. You cannot outrun your inevitable doom. Doom! 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 Listen now, my Dinarians. We will find the sub-idol comp that was sent into the past. And we will rebuild our home planet on the fallen ruins of this one. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to give them money for Sword and Shield. I don't. I'm over it. I don't have any plans on playing it. I'm sure it's a fine game, but it's not a Pokemon game I want to give them money to, like, indicate that I want more of, you know? It's just me telling them what I think with my dollars. And it probably doesn't make any difference. One sale does not make a difference to them. But just on principle, I don't want to give them my money for a product that I don't think they should be charging $60 for. Anyway, so Diggins risked his life to save mankind. I like him. Level 5. So go to your inventory a sec, Mystic. You should have a journal in your key items. Open it up and it'll tell you what to do next. Duna, my dear. This plan of the Denarians, Project Mother Planet. Would you explain a little bit more about that? Of course. You should know everything. Project Mother Planet was a plan to recreate our home planet for settlement. Our home planet was lost, so we ventured into space with the few survivors that remained. Our mission was to find a way to recreate the basic environment of our world on a new planet, and so we drew up the plans for Project Mother Planet. We traveled far and wide and finally discovered a planet suitable to begin our work. That planet was Earth, roughly 600 million years ago. The Cambrian period, when the very first multicellular life forms came to exist on Earth. Yes, multicellular life forms, planted by us, by the Denarians. Come again? My brothers and sisters, we have finally found a suitable planet on which to carry out our great plan. Now, all we must do is plant primitive life forms containing Dinarian DNA. These primitive creatures will be the seeds of intelligent life, and these seeds will recreate the evolutionary path of our world, eventually leading to Denarians. We will once again be part of a mighty and flourishing race, surrounded by our people. But what if the evolution follows some other path? Conditions are different than they were on our world. Don't worry, it is for that very reason we have built the IdleComp system. The main IdleComp will constantly monitor all life across the planet. If any species takes an unprofitable evolutionary turn, the IdleComp will correct it with regression rays. The IdleComp will restart evolution on this planet as many times as it is required to create Denarians. As for us, we will wait, asleep in stone, in preparation for the glorious day to come. When we awake, it will be to our planet and its people reborn, completing Project Mother Planet. But the project failed. We woke us 600 million years later from our stone sleep to find not Denarians, but you, humans. Oh yeah, you have to go rescue her from the BB bandits. Yeah, grab the idols and then head over to the park area, down bottom left. It turned out, while we had slept, we had lost the sub-idol comps in some sort of accident. Without backups, the main idol comp had shut down and stopped guiding evolution. We tracked the 4 missing sub-idol comps here to Vivisor Island. And you hired the BB bandits to look for them? Correct. We didn't know our way around your society, so we needed human help. I see. That's quite a story. To think all Earth's life forms came from another planet, planted here by the Denarians. Shock doesn't really seem to cover it. But that doesn't mean we should allow humankind to be thrown out like some sort of failed experiment. I agree completely, but even as we speak, King Denal is working out how to recover the sub-idol comp. We have to find the sub-idol comp before he does. Then we'll head down to the underground laboratory. I have a sonar tracking equipment there that can display the entire island. Understood. Let's go. I have to know one more thing, Duna. What's going to happen to Rosie? She'll be fine. Rapton's portable regression ray is weak, so the effects should wear off shortly. What a relief! She may have already returned to normal then. Spinix, Neo, Patchy, Sashin, and Elasmo. Yeah, I mean Spinach is always good. Neo's fun. Patchy is okay. I don't remember too much about Sai-chan and Elasmo. I think somebody said that they were broken last time they came in, but I don't remember. Fox, would you go check on Rosie for me? We'll be down in the underground laboratory. Isn't Sai-chan, one of the, like, herbivore tanky guys? Fire element, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I'm not as good at remembering Vivisaurs as I am Pokemon. I just haven't played as much. No, I'm not down here. Oh, yes, down here. Okay. Configuring the tracking system is going to take a little more time. It's going to take a little more time, Box. Would you take a check on Rosetta? Oh, that's right. Her actual name is Rosetta. Her nickname is Rosie. Hey, Rosie, back to normal. Squeak, 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 squeak. Well, mostly back to normal. Squeak, 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 squeak. Wait, squeak? Whoa, whoa! I didn't even realize I turned back to normal. I just kept squeaking out my innermost. Yikes, that's embarrassing. Good thing nobody could understand you then, isn't it? Anyway, there's no time for small talk, Fox. So what happened on the Denarian spaceship? You went with Dr. Dickens, right? You told Rosie everything that happened. So Dr. Dickens was sent back in time to the Jurassic period? That's crazy and horrible. What will have happened to him in the past? Did he wind up as a fossil somewhere? That's so sad. We can never see Dr. Dickens again. That's no good. Crying isn't going to get us anywhere. Dr. Dickens sacrificed himself for us. The least we can do for him is find that idol before the Denarians do. Grandpa and Duna are down in the underground laboratory trying to find it, right? Let's go. Okay. How much time do we have left? Oh, we got about 9 minutes or so left. Oh, my Rosie! You're human again! Yep, I'm all done squeaking. Duna, I wanted to thank you for helping us, for taking our side. They can't have been easy for you. So you found the idol? We finished reconfiguring the tracking system. I'm ready to hit the switch now. We should be able to find the sub-idol comp really quickly with this equipment. With that one monitor and some boxes underneath? Whatever. So, the idol's in Greenhorn Plains, huh? Great, let's go find it. Hold on, Rosie. There's something wrong. Oh, of course. Not just Greenhorn Plains, Knotwood Forest, Rivet Ravine, Bottomless Bay, and Mount Lava Flow? It's picking up sub-idol comp signals in all of those areas? Fox, I thought you said there was only one idol that got sent back in time with Dr. Dickens. Can someone explain to me what's going on here? The sub-idol comp must have been shattered by the trip through time. Based on the number of signals we're receiving, it seems to have broken into 5 fragments. So we'll have to collect all 5 idol fragments? Come on, Box, let's get out there and find those fragments. Whoa, I feel funny. What's going on? Squeak. Squeak, squeak! Squeak! Apparently excitement still triggers the effects of the regression ray for her. Don't worry, she'll recover again shortly. Squeak! Squeak, squeak! Squeak, squeak, squeak! Fox, I think it's going to be up to you to look for the fragments. Bring all 5 fragments back here once you find them. We'll have to find a way to hide them from the Denarians. Our survival depends on it. Alright. Probably gonna end up doing that most of that next stream, but let's see. Maybe we can clear out 1 or 2 before the end of the stream. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum-bum. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Ba-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-dun. Da-dun-dun. Alright. Alright, so if we're looking for junk that got broken up, there's only one place it would be, right? This site is a pay-to-dig area. The fee is 3000 G. Would you like to enter? Sure? Thank you, and happy digging. I haven't actually been back here since that. Oh, there's actual fossils back here now. I should dig them up since I paid. Holy cow, there's a lot back here. This must be so you can have more chances to get, new body pieces and stuff. It looks like, though, there's more fossils back here. Holy crap. There's a lot of fossils back here. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find the idle piece. A minute. Holy cow. That's a lot of fossils in one small area. Hold on, let me just dig these up. It doesn't look like it's over here, but let me dig these up. Because like I said, I paid to get in here, so I might as well get my money's worth. Oops. Plus, it looks like these are ones that we have not revived yet, so should definitely pick these up. Who knows? Maybe Neo is over here, because I couldn't find him at the Mount Lava Flow for some reason. So maybe he's over here. There is one normal that we're picking up. There might be one more than one, I guess, but... Because I would like to add Neo to our team. I think he would probably end up replacing the water one we have now. I won't clean all of these right now, but... I do want to pick them up. Snivels is smacked. Oh, you beat Snivels? Okay, cool. I'm guessing you already beat Rex then. Honestly, if you keep playing, you'll probably get this done. You could probably definitely get the game done tonight, like before we stream next. The game is not extraordinarily long, and I can only unfortunately stream for 2 hours for right now. Okay, so it wasn't there. So, I don't know. I had an extra healthy breakfast this morning and okay, no. We're looking for a red dot. Somewhere around here there should be like a red dot. Because those are plot important stuff. Or like quest important or whatever. Red dot, red dot, red dot, red dot. There's one down. Okay, so next one was Was there one in not forest? So there was one in Bottoms Up Bay, Rivet Ravine, Mountain Lava Flow. Oh, there's access to 5 areas. There's 5 pieces. Duh. There's one for each. Okay. Yeah. By swap around Vivosaurs, you mean, change your team, right? Or do you mean just, like, swapping them in battle? There it is. That was a lot easier this time. So that's the second one down. Let's see, didn't we just run past? Yep. Yes, team, okay. By the way, we have a lot of donation points. I've been saving up so we can buy one whole Vivosaur. Like all 4 pieces of it, so. What was I doing? Oh, right, Rivet Ravine. Have a nice trip. Okay, so red dot. Wow, right there, okay. I don't know if it's random or not, or if they're strategically placed, but wow, that was quick. So that's the third one. I think this is just backtracking to encourage you that now that you've probably bought more things so you can find all the pieces, and you can find dark fossils now. Excuse me. To go back and dig up some more fossils and stuff. Anyway. Okay, so red dot again. This one's probably going to be the most troublesome because we can't run as fast around here. Then again, this area isn't as big as some of the others, so. It's a bit more confusing to find your way around this area, though. Oops. Didn't mean to run down here, but might as well take a look around since we're here. Nope, doesn't look like it's down here. Yes, I know there's fossils. I'll come back for you later. Not around here. Maybe it's inside the pirate ship. Yeah, the grunts are real pushovers, to be honest. But then again, so are like most of the random battles in this game. There are a couple of hard battles and stuff, and like skill slash power checks with the level up battles, but other than that. I mean, this game is still a kid's game at the end of the day, so. Plus, if you're good at the excavation minigame, it helps a lot. Like if you already have quite a bit of experience with the excavating minigame. And you buy the upgrades early on that allow you to dig up other parts of fossils. Oh my gosh. This thing is eluding me. Come on. I'm worried I'm gonna run right over it too. Because sometimes you go so fast, things slip under your radar, literally. I'm spamming the radar key, but... Hey, Coil. What is up with that, Coil? I don't speak emoji. If you gotta go, just say you gotta go. It's about that time, right? Alright, see you later, Coil. I think that's what you're saying. Oh, ha! Nice. Oh my gosh. Somewhere. There's an idol somewhere. And we gotta check every nook and cranny. This place is a lot bigger than I remembered. Did we miss it? It's probably somewhere out front, isn't it? Like, out in the first area. Because the last two have been. Yeah. It's faster just to return to town and then go back to this place, and then it'll bring us to the first area. I'm gonna look around the first area again, because the last two have been in the first area. Actually, you know what? It's 5 o'clock exactly. So, I'm gonna have to call the stream here. I'll probably find the water one off stage, and then I'll find the volcano one on stream. Okay. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Coil. Thank you, Mystic. Thank you, Chime. Thank you, Rain, for you guys for watching. Thanks to anybody watching on the playback. I hope you guys have a good one. Good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you guys are. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Actually, I think we're going to beat the main game. We're going to beat the main game, and then there'll probably be a stream or two for the post-game stuff. Because this game is pretty short. So, yeah, see ya. See ya, Chime.